My beloved child, stop what you're doing. For just a moment listen, this is not a coincidence that you're here reading these words. I have something important to tell you. I see you, I hear you, I know the battles you're facing, even the ones. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. You've hidden from the world, you are not invisible to me. Every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, I have caught them all. You are not forgotten. I've been waiting to tell you this. I have been trying to get your attention, maybe through a song, maybe through a friend, maybe through the quiet whispers of your heart. But now right here I am speaking to you clearly. You matter, you are loved beyond comprehension. I made you with purpose, and I have a plan for your life. You may not see it yet, but trust me, it's unfolding in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. You're not too far gone. You might think you've made too many mistakes, that you've strayed too far from me, but hear this loud and clear. You are never too far for my love to reach you. My arms are wide open, ready to embrace you, no matter where you've been or what you've done. My forgiveness is greater than your failures, and my grace is bigger than your guilt. You can start fresh today. Come back to me and let me show you the life I've prepared for you. Trust me, I'm working behind the scenes. I know there are moments when life feels overwhelming, when you don't understand why things are happening the way they are, but I need you to trust me. A divine letter of love and redemption, understanding God's message to you. Life is full of uncertainties, challenges, and moments of despair. Yet amid these struggles, there is a voice calling out to you, a voice of love, grace, and reassurance. The message begins with an invitation. My beloved child, stop what you're doing for just a moment and listen. This is not a mere coincidence. It is an intentional divine encounter. God is reaching out to you, not as a distant figure, but as a loving father who deeply cares about you. Every word in this message is a reflection of his heart for you, a heart that sees, hears, and understands every battle you face, even the ones you hide from the world. You are seen and heard. In a world where many feel invisible, forgotten, or unheard, God's reassurance is powerful. I see you, I hear you, I know the battles you're facing. He acknowledges your struggles, whether they are personal, emotional, spiritual, or physical. This echoes the words found in Psalm 56 verse 8. You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book. Every prayer you whisper, every tear you shed, they are not lost. God is intimately aware of your pain and is actively working in your life, even when you cannot see it. You matter and are deeply loved. You are not forgotten. I've been waiting to tell you this. Many people go through life feeling unworthy or unloved, but God's love is unconditional and everlasting. Jeremiah 31 verse 3 affirms this. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. You were created with purpose, and your life has meaning beyond what you can currently see. Even when you feel insignificant, God sees infinite worth in you. You are not too far gone. One of the most reassuring parts of this message is God's declaration that you are never too far gone. You might think you've made too many mistakes, that you've strayed too far from me, but hear this loud and clear. You are never too far for my love to reach you. The Bible is full of stories of redemption. The parable of the prodigal son in Luke 15 verses 11 to 32 perfectly illustrates this truth. No matter how far you have wandered, God's arms are always open, ready to welcome you back. His forgiveness is greater than your failures, and His grace is bigger than your guilt. God is working behind the scenes. Trust me, I'm working behind the scenes. When life feels overwhelming, it is easy to doubt God's presence. However, just as the stars shine even when hidden by daylight, God is working even when you cannot see it. Romans 8 verse 28 promises, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Delays are not denials. They are divine preparations. God is aligning things for your good, teaching patience, building character, and preparing you for something greater. What you see as a setback may actually be a setup for something beautiful. You are stronger than you think. You may feel weak, tired, and ready to give up, but let me remind you of something. You are stronger than you think because I am within you. Human strength has its limits, but God's strength is boundless. Philippians 4 verse 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you rely on Him, you are equipped to endure trials, overcome obstacles, and walk in victory. Do not let fear hold you back. Don't let fear control you. Don't let doubt hold you back. Fear and doubt are some of the greatest hindrances to fulfilling God's plan. But the Bible reminds us in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Step forward, even if it is just a small step, and watch how God directs your path. Be a light in this world. The world needs you. Yes, you. Each person has a unique light within them, a reflection of God's presence. Your acts of kindness, forgiveness, and love can transform lives. Matthew 5 verses 14 to 16 calls believers to be the light of the world. Even the smallest gestures can create ripples of change, bringing hope and joy to others. Let go and find peace. I see what's weighing you down, the guilt, the fear, the pain. You weren't meant to carry those burdens alone. God invites you to surrender your struggles to Him. Matthew 11 verse 28 offers this invitation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. His peace is unlike anything the world can offer. It is a deep, unshakable peace that comes from trusting in His love and sovereignty. You are enough. Let go of the lies that say you're not enough, that you're too broken, that you're unworthy. Those lies are not from me. Society often tells us that we need to achieve certain things to be valuable, but God's love is not based on performance. Ephesians 2 verse 10 affirms that we are His masterpiece, created for a purpose. You are chosen, loved, and precious in His eyes. This is your moment. Today is the day. Right now is the moment. Don't wait. Don't brush this off. God is calling you closer. He is offering love, truth, and peace. This is not just a fleeting moment. It is an invitation to step into the life He has prepared for you. Final words. You are never alone. You are not alone. You are never alone. One of the greatest fears people have is being alone, but God's presence is constant. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8 assures, The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. This message is an outpouring of God's love. It is a reminder that He sees you, loves you, and has an incredible plan for your life. No matter what you have done or where you have been, He is calling you back to Him. His arms are open, and His love is waiting. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.